The following contest is an unsanctioned match. Introducing first, the team of Dom Kubrick, Miguel, and the last of a dying breed, Andy Brown, SOCAL Distancing.
Unsanctioned match and SOCAL Distancing seem to go hand in hand when you think of their actions, guys. The hell that they've put Ray Rosas through, costing him the Heritage title, and now anything goes in this main event as we cap off a 2-week celebration of the 500th episode of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
SOCAL Distancing. SOCAL Distancing. It's time for Ray Rosas to get a little up close and personal with you. Believe me, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Such a long time. But here I am, by myself. Kind of backfired on me when I was such a miserable person to a lot of people. Not a lot of people were lining up to be my tag team partners. As a matter of fact, there wasn't a person on this single planet that was going to team with me. Luckily for me, I was able to find someone off-world.
Who's it going to be, guys? Rose is basically saying that his past transgressions cost him. Oh, we'll talk. Yeah, he's from a different planet, all right. Kevin Martinson, PHK, takes to the air.
I gotta say, I'm a little happy to see SOCAL Distancing the ones getting surprised from behind.
Boy, we saw Martinson was instrumental as well when SOCAL Distancing, and this again is unsanctioned. Ray Rosas using the Arizona State title on the side of Miguel. And Martinson was instrumental in SOCAL Distancing losing those tag team titles to the Bodega in a wild scene. And Ray Rosas as well after Ray ringing the bell of the big man.
God. Man, that bell is going to be a dangerous weapon in there. I'm going to imagine that this no disqualification match is in huge favor for SOCAL Distancing. Not only do they have the numbers, but the tactics.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that, Blake. Is that coming into this, I already felt like SOCAL Distancing was, you know, sort of this environment definitely favors them. But yeah, 3-on-2.
It's almost was 4.5-on-2 when you got Miguel out there. But you'll recall, though, in that Heritage title defense of Ray Rosas against Clearwater, Rosas was dividing and conquering by himself there momentarily. He's got some backup here in Martinson, but will it be enough? Right now, Martinson and Rosas in trouble.
Well, the thing you have to worry about, too, with SOCAL Distancing is it seems like they always have another card to play, another face to reveal, another member of their ranks.
Yeah, when guys are facing multiple attackers like this, they need to continue to use their movement. If they get stuck in one spot, they're just going to stand there and get ambushed.
Oh, big shot there now by Miguel. And, you know, again, someone who has been conspicuous by his absence for SOCAL Distancing has been Adrian Quest. Was he taken out, perhaps? Did Rosas or somebody get to him? You know, and on the flip side, Watts, guys, has not been seen for quite some time.
Or did SOCAL Distancing turn on Adrian Quest? I mean, we don't know what these guys are up to.
You know, tigers eat their young. I mean, that's a good point. But we saw what they did with Rosas. But Watts has been a non-factor as well. We don't know if it was some sort of redemption for what Watts has done.
Martinson's got something there.
What did he hit him with, guys? It's the old television title. I mean, why not here on our 500th episode celebration thing? Scorpio Sky held that title for many a title defense back in the day, and so did Kevin Martinson, for that matter.
SOCAL Distancing doomed to repeat a little bit of history there, courtesy of Kevin Martinson.
You got Miguel and Dom Kubrick over here working on Ray, but I don't think they've realized that Andy Brown is in a bad spot over here with Kevin Martinson.
Again, guys, just to reiterate, no rules in this thing, completely unsanctioned. United Wrestling Network washing their hands over what might take place, taking no responsibility. The official really taking a risk being out there as well. And we got Rosas going after something, presumably. Look out here. Kubrick eats nothing but ramp.
Whoa, Ray's back with a chair.
This thing is just breaking down all over the place. Chaos right from the jump.
And that might be the equalizer they needed, guys. And look at this now. BHK trying to muscle up those steps. I mean, those things weigh it. Look at, I mean, we know how powerful Martinson is. It's taken every muscle in his body to get those steps up. Oh, and right into the head of Miguel. The big man is out cold.
Those are some steel stairs. Wow, he might be bleeding down there.
And I think he caught the head of Miguel. He caught the hand, I think, of Andy Brown.
Martinson using it as a as a launch pad there, and
Andy Brown caught him with a fantastic counter as Martinson came flying through the air.
And again, guys, completely unsanctioned. I do believe, though, that you have to win the match in the ring, as far as I can tell.
Adnan's right in the middle of the storm down there. He needs to be careful.
I'm not sure if winning a match in the ring is the priority of any of these guys right now. They're just looking to beat one another to a pulp.
Double underhook here by Kubrick, who was a member of the tag team champions at one point, and now Miguel catching Kubrick. How about that? 2 for the price of 1, guys.
Yeah, I bet Ray's feeling good about that one. He's starting to land some shots on his former friends. Holy cow, is that a ladder?
I do believe it is, and at the hands of Andy Brown. He's a lethal striker on his own, but you put a weapon in his hands, it's going to be big time trouble.
He's got devilish intentions with that ladder, though. Look how it is set up.
Man, if people think mixed martial arts is a wild sport, this is crazy. This is madness right now.
It sure is. Basement dropkick. I can't believe Miguel is back on his feet after eating those steps on the outside. There was a chair in the corner. Total bedlam. Total chaos here. His 500th episode celebration. Falcon arrow by the big man.
Yeah, we made it 500 episodes. I'm not sure if this continues on that we'll make it to 501 with the amount of destruction that is going on in and outside of the ring as Kubrick comes down.
Oh, he had the hammer in his hand there.
With a hammer.
My God, he could break your jaw in an instant with that. We got to take a break, guys. We'll see. This match, this war rages on. We'll be back after this.
Boo all you want. All I see are dollar signs. The overcharger can charge for expensive car repairs because your warranty expired and there's nothing you can do about it. And overcharging, your days are done. Woo! The Ninja Boys teamed up with Car Shield, the Bill Lauren, mechanic of your choosing, Auto Avenger, and we're treating bullies like him to a buffet of woo! Car Shield cars go farther. Woo!
It's time for the Pro Shingles Slam of the Week.
Diana Taylor makes you think, is she 100%? She's still sporting the black eye. It's got to be something.
Black eye like that.
There's a kick. Diana Taylor. Oh, she's got this hooked. Oh. DDT! 1, 2, 3. Diana Taylor eliminates Claudia.
Save $500 on a complete roof replacement. 901-258-6503.
Joe is coming to Memphis Wrestling.
I'm coming to Memphis, and I will be in that ring. Now the only question is, how exotic will my outfit be?
Get your tickets at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
For one night only, WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long becomes General Manager of Memphis Wrestling. Saturday night, August 7th at 7 p.m. VIP tickets are on sale now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.
Break his fingers.
And now powerbomb by Rosas out of nowhere. And then now Miguel putting his hands on the official. And sadly, it's legal, guys.
Yeah, like we said earlier, I mean, the referee has to hold harmless here. But look at Ray Rosas putting the ladder on Kevin Martinson.
Doing his best Terry Funk impression here. Uh-oh.
Martinson taking it to the extreme.
Tornado of souls. Unbelievable.
TK, this is insane. This is insane.
A calamity of humanity with a ladder wrapped around the head of Kevin Martinson.
Calamity ever so great when cranium and ladder meet, and it wasn't by mistake. Incredible. And now, again, they've nullified the numbers game, guys. Right now, this is where you got to take advantage and go for the win. But I think right now, Rosas is having some fun.
you know, sometimes in life it's about more than picking up the W. Ray Rosas wants to punish SoCal Distancing for everything that they've done, all the harm they've caused, all the pain, and he is giving it back to him tenfold right now.
This is 100% a personal beef for Ray Rosas. There's no big thing to come out of this win. He doesn't win a title. It's nothing but pure revenge that he gets.
Again, they cost him the Heritage title against Jordan Clearwater, did SoCal Distancing. Quite frankly, they cost him another shot because if you'll remember, Rosas had the PP3 Cup. They threw it in the Pacific Ocean. Rosas could get another shot if he still had it. And now where in the world did Kevin Martinson go? Throwing a trash can. Oh my God, a backdrop onto the ladder. And regaining control now, at least for the moment. Andy Brown. You got Martinson out there with a kendo stick.
I don't know if Andy Brown sees it. He didn't. Martinson able to take advantage, but there's the numbers games. Dom Kubrick catching Kevin Martinson.
That was actually really smart of Andy Brown to try and come up on Kevin Martinson from behind while he had the kendo stick. I would not want to come head on with a guy swinging that big kendo stick. Look at Dominic Kubrick landing those shots. Wow.
Kubrick laying in here on Martinson, who continues to pay the price. And just when it looked like Rosas and Martinson had things going their way, it gets taken away. It's just these odds too great to overcome, I think.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, we haven't seen Ray Rosas, hasn't been the same since taking that back body drop on the ladder. Martinson in a bad way as well, and now it is all SoCal Distancing. They are directing traffic, really taking control in this chaotic environment.
There's just a variety of weapons laying around that ring that SoCal Distancing had.
No. Oh my God! They had the ladder across the neck, the sickening chair shot, and look at the mangled body of BHK.
Miguel calling out for one more. They are paying Martinson back for the damage he did with that ladder earlier, and Andy Brown is not done. Miguel says one more.
Listen, I know anything goes, but come on, step in there. Stop this. Stop this, somebody. Martinson's been here since day one. What a decorated career. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it come to an end, and now that title.
They're making Ray Rosas watch the destruction of Kevin Martinson and can only believe that it's Rosas' turn next to be picked apart.
Absolutely sadistic and sickening.
It's enough. Get him right there. Yeah.
When's enough, Blake?
Man, this is beyond anything that I've ever seen.
Oh my God, rolls through. Concussion on delivery. And it's never been more literal than in this matchup, guys. And it's going to be over, but no, Rosas makes the save. Smart move.
Sometimes you got to dare to be stupid to keep the match going. I get your point, though, TK. It might have been discretion, the better part of valor, to just let this one end. But that's not Ray Rosas' MO in this matchup.
But this might be one of Ray's only chances to put his hands on SoCal Distancing. He has been struggling to find these guys. He doesn't even know who most of them are. We don't even know who most of them are.
Right now, they're the ones putting their hands on Martinson and Ray Rosas, and this is all sorts of bad.
Don't tell me. He loves that package pile driver. Countered, though, by Martinson. Backdrop, and now cannonball. Nobody home. That was a big shot across the bow. Outside, inside. Kicked by Martinson. They keep coming back, guys.
Martinson, though, still seeing stars. Every move that he makes grabs for his head. Ray Rosas, though, trying to figure out who to attack next.
They need to continue to put it on Dominic Kubrick and then try and stop anybody that tries to get in the ring.
Suicide dive to the outside by Rosas. That's what you got to do. You got to eliminate some of the factors. You know, get it down to maybe a 2-on-1 situation the other way. Even the odds are get the advantage. Look out here. Uh-oh, little smash and dash coming. Yeah, that was a fixture of PP Ray back in the day. Here's the cover. Can you put him away? Oh, my God, how close was that guy?
That was a beautiful roll-up out of the corner. Quick transition by Ray Rosas, looking for the finish.
I think Ray Rosas and Kevin Martinson both thought they had it there. That is as close as they come, but they have to go back to the well. They need to pull something else out to finish it off.
And now perhaps they might be looking for weapons-grade polonium. A fixture from the Rock Nest Monsters. These are two of the most decorated tag team wrestlers. Here we go. Weapons-grade polonium. They've gone to war with each other. Now they're fighting side by side.
I think it's good they've gone to war with each other because they kind of know what each other like to do, so they're able to work together as a team as opposed to not knowing anything about each other.
celebrating 500 episodes, and they are pulling out a lot of history to find success against SoCal distancing, but maybe all for naught right now in the middle with that chair.
I agree with you, James. It might be too little too late if Andy Brown can hit this. But there we go. Version of the Adios Amigos. Little Death Valley driver as well there on the chair.
Ray Rosas has something else in mind, though. He's got that ladder. What is he planning?
We know he likes that elbow off the top.
Guys, 500 episodes, 10 years, and this is the wildest, damnedest battle that we've ever seen. Oh, you gotta be a madman. Method to the madness. The elbow from the ladder into the cover. He does it.
Wow. Wow, that was fun
Here
to watch.
are your winners, Kevin Martinson and Ray Rosas.
What an effort, digging down deep, never say die, found a way. Let's take a look back at the action. Two of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the history, combining their forces, the weapons-grade Polonium, a fixture from the Rock Nest Monsters, then from the heavens, sends SoCal distancing straight to hell.
Elevation sensation, and like I said, this was just calamity of humanity, but Martinson and Rosas prevailing over SoCal distancing.
Man,
Incredible.
that win has got to feel good for Ray Rosas.
Dust settles on an incredible, violent episode of Championship Wrestling. Thankfully, we're still in one piece. And how about settling the score? Clearwater was all tied up, you might say, with Banning, but still got the job done.
I couldn't be more proud of Jordan Clearwater. All his training with me has paid off, where he's been landing that kick everywhere in training. And tonight he showed that left leg hospital, right leg cemetery.
Secured in that straitjacket, talking about secure, the United Television title has been securely around the waist of Levi Shapiro for quite some time, and I'm told we're going to take a look at him next week in his historic title reign.
Yeah, I don't know if Howdy Price greased the wheels a little bit to make this happen, but my question is, how do I get some of that grease?
I mean, it was supposed to be a history of the United Television title. I mean, think of the likes of Scorpio Sky and Willie Mack and people that have held that title. But it's going to be all 21st century old school, all Shapiro all the time.
Price Tag Ranch. That man does know how to do business.
We'll see ya next week.